Good morning. Today I'm going to show you how to do the technique called underpainting your foundation. This is really helpful if you're running low on product or you're just looking to kind of shy away from foundation and want to just stick to the contour, the blush, and a little bit of a highlight. So let's get into it. I'm going to start out by going in with the Fenty Cream Contour. I'm using the color Butter Biscuit. This is a product that is a cream based, and I'm not going to show you guys what my pan looks like because my hair is all over it and that's embarrassing. Nice. I'm gonna pick this up with a brush, start painting this on my face. This doesn't have to be perfect. This can literally go anywhere. Just slap it on. Because I'm using this plate, I'm gonna need to pick up a little more product, but if you're using a liquid, this is going to be a much quicker process and you can blend it out with either a brush or a beauty blender. I bring it pretty far down my forehead just because I do go in with a concealer later, and I'll show you why. I'm going to bring this down on my cheekbones, up into my temple per usual, just like a normal contour. Down my nose per usual, across the tip, drag it up a little bit. As you can see, this is just kind of everywhere on my face. It's not in one particular spot, but trust the process. We're getting there. I'm now going in with my concealer. Right now I'm using these two e.l.f. concealers. One is to brighten, one is to conceal, and it's pretty early in the morning. I have to go to work today, so I'm probably gonna have to do a few layers. I'm gonna take my concealer color. I'm gonna be taking my concealer color, not the super white one, but the actual concealing color. And I am just gonna create in my T-zone a little bit here, sides of the nose. And me personally, I like to do a little here and a little here. And then this dries pretty quickly, so I am just gonna start at my forehead because that's where the thinnest layer is. My thickest layer is under my eyes, so it's not gonna dry as quick. So I do like to start at the forehead, just blending this out. Just making sure the two blend together. Blending this through my chin. Gonna mix it with that contour I did down here a little bit. Sides of the mouth. I do come up a little bit just to cover any of this I may have gotten because I don't want my contour to come too far forward. And then I like to take this one and just kind of drag it ever so slightly, but we don't want to drag with a beauty blender. You still want to tap it in, carving out that contour line, dragging down into the cheekbone that we did, blending out under my eyes. I have wings today, so what I like to do is I'm not dragging, I'm tapping that product very lightly. You can even take a more precise brush and carve that angle out even better. I don't have mine over here, so I'm gonna be lazy and not do that. I do the sides of my nose a little bit just to create a little nose contour. When you do your concealer, if you tap it into your skin, or if you're using a brush or whatever tool you're using, just bring it up into your temple and it's gonna bring your eye up. Can you see a little bit of the difference between these two eyes? This one is still like down and round. This one looks a little bit more like. Then I'm gonna go in with my cream blush using the Rare Beauty in the color Worth. I am just going to take this and do 3 dots in an upward angle. These blushes are so beautiful. So beautiful. I want to get more Rare Beauty products because I'm really impressed with this and everyone raves about all of Selena's products. So that's on my next shopping list when I splurge on makeup. Oh my God, I should have looked at Black Friday deals. What an idiot. And I take whatever's left and just pat it into my forehead. Gives a nice little like sun-kissed look. Going in with the Jaclyn Hill Lilac Setting Powder, I'm taking a beauty sponge, picking it up, dabbing excess on the back of my hand, And I'm just gonna go in my corner and I'm gonna set where I concealed. This lilac is super pretty to brighten underneath my eye, I found. I don't bring it all the way out because it does leave a little bit of a flashback. And in certain lights, it could be the way I'm applying it too, that it's leaving flashback, but makeup is learning by the process. So maybe I'll learn how to not do that. Not going too crazy with that because I'm gonna go in with a translucent powder. I either like to use Laura Mercier, or I am on a budget right now, so I just use Revlon or LA Girl. I think they all pretty much do the same. That's not true, I know that's not true, but I mean, a setting powder is a setting powder, you know? Setting the chin, carving out my cheekbone with my Hoola Beauty Duo Set. It's just a contour and a blush color, and I'm gonna start with contour, picking this up with an angled brush and going over those cream products, still keeping it at an angle because that's what works for my face shape. Down my cheekbones, I'm just gonna contour this out. I really like this duo because it's very natural looking. Down the bridge of my nose, across the middle, making sure the sides aren't too harsh. Go in with a smaller dense brush, or you can go in with smaller dense brush, or you can do like an angled brush like this for your blush. Picking this up, I am just gonna tap this just above my contour, and I bring it all the way on my temple and a little bit under my eye. That creates a very beautiful cheekbone shape for me. With your base makeup, you really just want to play with things, figure out your face shape. That's going to help you figure out where to place products. I don't know what you consider my face shape. I think it's square, something like that. But I remember looking it up one time when I was like, oh my god, my foundation looks like trash, I need to fix this immediately. Looked up my face shape, and then I would look up videos on like how to contour that certain face shape, and then I just played with it on my face until I found something that works for me. I'm still kind of figuring it out though, because there are days I do my face makeup and I'm like, ooh, that made my face look round. Like rounder than I like. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna go in with a setting spray. Right now I'm using the NYX matte setting spray. It is the 16-hour matte finish Finny Matte. I'm just gonna spray this all over. Setting spray is gonna make your makeup last all day. Also adds a little bit more, depending what setting spray you get, I think it adds a little more life back into your face, but it does make your makeup last a little bit longer. Jaclyn Hill. I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill Gold Highlighter. I've been using this a lot in all of my videos because it's just what I like right now. It's super light, it catches the light really nicely, and it's subtle, so you don't really see it right as you're looking at me, but it is there when it catches the light really pretty. You know where to put your highlighter when you tilt your face and you see a line of like light where it hits you? That's where you want your highlighter. So when it's hitting light, see how it catches that really nicely? Same on this side. That light is hitting it, but like here, you can't really see it. Boom, light hits it, it's there. I also do a little bit here in between my eyes, a little bit on the tip of my nose. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm gonna put just a little bit here and a little bit here. Okay guys, so as you can see, this base turned out super, super pretty. No foundation needed for it. I literally am using the bare minimum of my products that are slowly running out, but I don't want to run to the store until I need more than like one thing, because then I'd be at Ulta every single day of the week. And it'd be a problem for my bank account. It already is, so I guess it doesn't really matter. The underpainting is one of my favorite methods of doing my base because I think it's just quick, it's easy, you use less products, and it turns out pretty nice in my opinion. So this is, I know this isn't really like a Christmas eye makeup. This is just my everyday go-to makeup when I don't feel like doing an eyeshadow or really spending that much time on my makeup or I'm headed to work. This is just a really simple wing that I got going on. And then, oh my gosh, I don't even have bottom eyelash mascara on. This might be easier than trying to like really perfect and get down like your contour at least. It helps like throw it on wherever you want, and then use your concealer to kind of like shape it up and fix it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another episode of 25 different Christmas makeup looks with me, and I will see you in the next one.